What's up, guys? It's your boy Dime, and welcome to the Dime Up Cuz podcast. If you're new, which many of you, all of you are who are watching this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with the post notifications on, and share the video. Welcome. This whole channel is dedicated to basketball and me giving my takes on different topics of basketball. So, today we're going to be talking about who is the GOAT of basketball and my unique take on this subject. Before we get into that, I want to give a big shout out and thanks to KOT4Q for inspiring me to do this type of video. I've been watching him for a minute now, and I've decided to start a YouTube channel because of him and start this type of thing, you know. And this, you know what I'm saying? So I want to give a big shout out to him, big thanks. Go check out his channel. Go look it up. I think I'll put it in the link in the description below. All right, at the end of the video, it's going to be in the link in the description. I want to thank him for that. So, on with the topic. So, who is the GOAT? What is the GOAT? The GOAT is an acronym for greatest of all time, right? And when did these debates start? Probably once LeBron showed that he was the man, you know? And that's when it started to get popular. Not many people talked about it, but that's when it started to get popular. And everybody, now with social media and things like that, everybody's talking about it. In the GOAT debate, there are three different players that are considered to be the GOATs: Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, and LeBron James. Now, out of all these three players, okay, out of these three players, LeBron James, he has the weakest argument, mainly because of the finals losses. Obviously, the man is 4 wins in the finals and 6 losses. Kobe Bryant has 5 wins, only 1 loss. He lost in '08 to the Celtics. That was a stacked Celtics team. I really like that team. And Michael Jordan, perfect in the finals. Perfect. Mwah, magnifico, you know? So, and another thing is that if you, and all these noontime ESPN shows, right? Noontime ESPN, 2 to 3 times a week. Three if it's a good week, obviously. If they'll talk about the GOAT. You know, you have Skip, Shannon, all those guys, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, Colin Cowherd, Max Kellerman, LeVar Ball when he said he could beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. So, um, I'll give you my take on who is the GOAT for me. Now, before I did my research in basketball, before I really did extensive knowledge and research into basketball, you know, and before I started watching KOT4Q, I always said LeBron is the GOAT, right? And then once I did research and started watching KOT4Q, I said Mike is the GOAT, right? Now that I'm watching ESPN and their daily noontime shows, and their very popular shows like First Take with Stephen A. Smith, I've come to the conclusion that the GOAT debate is pointless. It gets nowhere. Okay, it's a pointless debate, and I'll give you my reasons why. When you argue about the GOAT debate, it doesn't even have to be on ESPN. It could literally be on the street. That's just a waste of time. Okay? You're making the same arguments every single time. The same arguments, everything's the same. There's no real variation into what you say. Like, you may put in something new, like Michael Jordan lost more times in the East than LeBron did. But then there's also a counter argument to that. You see? Another is that you will always be compared to another player. So, and every player plays differently, okay? Every player plays differently. No player should be compared because a player may play differently. You see? Um People say that compare Shaq and Giannis, probably because of their dominance in the paint, right? But see, that it kind of invalidates that argument because Giannis has more agility, a more speed than Shaq. You see what I'm saying? Giannis doesn't have to rely on the post game to get to the paint. That man Euro steps from from the 3-point line to the hoop. Okay, his strides are that long. And LeBron James, I don't think he should be compared to Mike either. You know why? Because they play totally different games. Okay, they play totally different styles of game. All right. Michael Jordan was more on the scoring aspect of the game, while LeBron was more on the tactics, basketball IQ part of the game, passing the ball, getting his players open, running plays, and also simultaneously scoring the ball, right? Um, so that shows that LeBron and the Michael Jordan debate is invalidated because they play totally different games. Another reason, and if you want the greatest basketball player of all time, right? He can't be disputed, not undisputed like in UFC, the undisputed champion. This player that you want has to be like that, undisputed. And that person is going to have to meet and exceed every great NBA player. Meet and exceed. See what I said there? Meet and exceed. He just can't meet them. He has to exceed their accolades. Okay? He has to exceed what they did. Bill Russell, 11 championships. He has to exceed that. Michael Jordan's undefeated finals record, he's going to have to beat that too. He's going to have to do that too, be undefeated in the finals and win more championships than Bill Russell. That is very hard. That is a very hard task to do. That's impossible. In today's NBA, that is virtually impossible to do. To be able to win 11 championships and be undefeated. That's basically not how the NBA works nowadays, you know? Because back then Bill Russell, he had 13 years, he played 13 years and he had an 11 finals wins, right? And that some people say his rings don't count because he played against 5'7" white dudes. I don't know if that's an exaggeration, 5'7" white dudes, but he didn't play competition like in today's NBA. You know, LeBron's 4-6. You know, that argument is also invalid as well because he played his best in those finals. He was carrying the worst teams that are at the bottom of the barrel if he didn't come there. You know, the Cavs. If he never returned to the Cavs, they would still be in the lottery pick. They would be in the lottery pick from 20 when he came back until now. They would be in the lottery. So these Cavs fans, y'all better be grateful he at least won y'all one championship. You know, cause them other years, he tried his best with that trash squad. Y'all had a washed JR and a washed Kevin Love. Yeah. And if the GOAT, he's gonna have to meet and exceed. And that player, you know what that player is called? That player that's going to beat every single record every single all-time great has done and do exceed what these all-time greats have done is a 2K My player. So in conclusion, there is no GOAT in basketball. And if you want that GOAT, play NBA 2K. You're gonna make the GOAT. Okay? So that's gonna be the end of the video. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, all of that, post notifications on, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel. I'll be posting every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, maybe on Fridays. I don't know if I want to do videos on Fridays because I usually just use those days to myself. But on Saturdays and Sundays, those are confirmed that I will be doing videos. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, post notifications on, share it with your friends, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, and go to my IG. The link is in the description. And also thank you to the KLT4Q, my boy Kenny, for inspiring me to do these types of videos. So yeah, man. Peace out. Yes, sir.